pretty good idea of what the physics might feel like and what they look like based on what I've seen from other people. Why is that car stopped? Why are you... Whoa, 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 whoa! What the nuts is going on here? Hello, good morning, and welcome to everybody in chat. I'm SimUK, and eventually this will be Euro Truck Simulator 2. How's everybody doing today? Hope we're all feeling nice and Christmassy, because I'm trying to give a really strong Christmassy theme to today's stream, I guess. We've got snow, 4K and 8K apparently, snow overlay installed from GM. It's a mod, it's available on the workshop. Anybody can go and install it themselves now. And we've done the truck up a little bit. I went for a little drive. Good morning, Toff. Some ice road trucking today then. Yep, pretty much that's what we can expect to see today. I went and fixed the truck, added a few little Christmassy bits and bobs here, there and everywhere. Repaired it as well, because we had one or two little collisions in the last stream. So yeah, we've only got 17,000 in the bank now, bearing in mind that I'm running the realism mod, so when I do a delivery I only get like a couple of thousand for each one. So yeah, we're gonna push on to beyond the Baltic Sea DLC today. We didn't manage to make it yesterday, it was just too far, but I was having so much fun and enjoying it so much, partly because of the new physics that have been introduced to Euro Truck Simulator 2 1. God knows what, 333S, I don't know, something or other. Yeah, apparently, thanks for the update, apparently those physics are intended only for keyboard players. So people who play Euro Truck Simulator 2 who use a keyboard and mouse will now have more realistic physics, but they are entirely unrealistic for those of us using wheels and other related controllers. So that's an interesting turn of events. I expect Euro Truck Simulator 2 to release some sort of patch to allow you to turn that on or off or something. God only knows. You can go in and you can change it yourself, and Stringbeam was kind enough to send me the correct or supposedly the correct physics setup for wheel use. So at some point I'll be using that. But I thought, well, you know what? It was actually kind of fun being able to put it up on 4 wheels whenever I felt like it. Maybe I'll keep it just for the day, and we'll see how we get on. One thing I might do is just slightly adjust the braking, because I always run with stability and braking of intensity at its lowest, because that's always given me the most realistic experience. So I might just drop that back, say sort of 25%, so that I don't hit everything and tip the truck on every corner. It was getting a little bit too much in yesterday's stream, so hopefully that will fix that little situation. Now, before I do anything, I'm going to tell you, this might shock some of you, but I think I got the cameras working today. I did a test run this morning and the cameras were working, so we're going to test that in a minute. But before I test that, I'm just going to tell you that last night I actually had a full night's sleep, the first time this year, and I'm not even joking. Surprisingly, I feel really tired rather than really elated, so that's a bit odd, but I've already experienced USB devices turning on and off at random just in the 10 minutes that we've been streaming, so God only knows what's going to happen. We'll go for a face cam test right now. Bonjour, good morning. And I can see already in the stream that the camera has now stopped working, which is incredibly annoying, because I did a test this morning and it was working fine. I can see that my lovely face is now a picture rather than a video camera, so that's a little bit disappointing. We'll try the wheel cam. This is the more important one. No, that's dead as well. Okay, so that was what the USB devices turning off was. It was both the cameras turning into absolute douchebags, which is what seems to happen with slobs every single day. And I don't know if it's slobs, I don't know if it's Logitech. I really cannot find what the problem is. So we'll be back to no cameras today, I'm afraid. So, by the way, big announcement. We got Mr. Matt Pelston in the house today. Hello, sir. Very nice to have you along. I think it's the first time you've joined us for a stream. You're on holiday, so that probably is the main reason why. And you're saying feeling tired sounds right to you. Yeah. When I get an early night, you get up at a good time, you're knackered the whole day. That is how I feel. That is exactly how I feel today, which is really strange because I woke up this morning and thought, wow, I am going to be on tippy-top form today. I just know it. And then within about an hour, I was like, I desperately need some coffee. And then I needed a second coffee. And that's kind of where we are today. Okay, so let me turn my head tracking on. Because for some reason, when the cameras turn off, that breaks that as well. And let's go pick a route, I suppose. Let's go to the job market. We do have a trailer. So we'll be doing cargo deliveries. He says, did you hear that in the background? Diddle, diddling. That's my mouse turning off and turning back on again. No idea what's going on with it. I really don't. Good morning, Rambro. Nice to see you. How are you today? Incidentally, guys, before I get distracted and forget to mention it all, sounds like a USB hub problems potentially. Yeah, I think it is. I think that's what it is, Matt. I'm trying to get it fixed on a daily basis, but my God. Fuzzy Sims, good morning, hello. Before I forget, guys, don't forget, 10 PM tonight, I am doing a live giveaway for two keys for Tourist Bus Simulator, if I remember the name of it. So if you haven't already sort of seen that, then 10 PM tonight, Greenwich Mean Time, I'll be doing a live giveaway. I don't really know what I'm going to be doing, to be honest with you. We're just going to have a chat, do the draws, and you know, good luck to everybody who enters. I hope everybody wins, but obviously I've only got a couple of keys, so best of luck, best of luck. Right, so we're in Lublin, which is where we ended up yesterday, and I'm really hoping to find something that's going up into Lithuania, or at least in that general direction. Oh, there's one. Going to Daugavpils. Daugavpils. Quite tricky to say. What is that delivery? Rice. 21 tons of rice. Or we could do apples to Slaulii. Good Lord. I'm going to struggle up here, I can tell. I can say Lietuva, which is Lithuanian for Lithuania. So there's that. That saves me any grace. What I would recommend is review how many devices you have on each USB hub, as in the internal ones. You had tons of problems until you figured out and spread the load around. Now the only problem you have is your mini fridge power spikes and kicks the eternal USB hub, but that doesn't have anything major on it. Okay, that's cool. I think that's what it is, but I did read that you can have up to like 256 devices on a USB powered hub, so that probably is the reason. But yeah, you got my problems on slobs resolved last night. The stream was smooth as battle with the audio issues kicked. Well happy. Oh, nice. You're obviously far more skilled in your setup than I am, Matt, I've got to say. Hey Sim, Hackett rather. Hello, how you doing? I'm Sim, you're Hackett. I'll get there in a minute. How you doing? I'm glad you caught us for a live stream. We'll get some driving on the go in a minute, I promise. You can, as long as they're like keyboards or something. So as long as they're not power draining. So a G29, a Cytec side panel, a Stream Deck, a microphone, all this stuff is all draining too much power. Yeah, you're probably right. I'm going to have to do something about it. Right. I think we're going to do this one. I think we're going to take some apples. Is it this one? Yeah. To Utina, because it's easier to say than any of the others. So let's grab that. I didn't look to see what time it expires, so we'll just hope it gets there in time. By the way, the Christmassy... Oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh no. Head tracking. Hello? Oh dear. Has it gone off? Oh, it's kind of stuck. I think that's something to do with the cameras going off. When they go off, it breaks this. Okay, so that's on. go here. Okay. We may have to keep doing that, I'm afraid, in this stream. There's not much I can do about it. So we're all Christmassy-fied up. I've got to reset my head tracking. God, blimey. Point that down a little bit. There we go. So I've got all the Christmas presents for the family in the truck. I've got a little Christmas tree there. I've got a bauble, and I think that's it for Christmassy stuff. But yeah, it's all I could find, really. Better than nothing. Oh my God, guys! Now the G29 isn't working. Can you hear stuff coming on and turning off and going crazy? This is insane. This is what a stream with Sim UK is like, unfortunately. We'll try and repower the G29 and just keep our fingers crossed. Still not working. Oh my lordy. Come in here. Controls. Keyboard only. Since when? Right. I guess we'll have to hope that that just kind of works. Oh, there you go. MG Media Graphics Winter HD 8K. That's what I'm running today. That's what's making everything look snowy. Super Strike. Good start. Yes. Professional, you see. I learned everything I know from Mr. Matt Peddleston. I just haven't learnt enough. That's all. That's the only issue we have here. Practically, there are numerous other dimensions to consider, like bandwidth, power consumption, etc. They don't talk about it so much. That's what would normally hurt it. Yeah, yeah. I'll figure it out eventually. I think a new PC might be in order. Okay. Well, as long as I'm not, as long as I'm maintaining some level of entertainment. Oh, Jesus Christ, guys! Now my head tracking's gone off again. What is going on today? Let's kill this. Yes, terminate it. Terminate it. Let's try again. All of that is because I tried to get the cameras working today. And the most annoying thing is that I actually did get the cameras to work this morning. I did a test recording for about, I don't know, 2 minutes or something. And it worked. And the cameras worked. And everything was set up perfectly. It was great. I was really excited and sort of happy to show you guys the wheel cam and the face cam and stuff, and then I started hearing that horrible USB noise that I hear on a consistent basis. Right, we're going to try and fire this up again. We can only keep trying. Stuff is just turning off and turning back on again at crazy random intervals. Stop. Start. Reset. Oh, good Lord. Good Lord. We may be driving with either wheel or head tracking at this rate. This is just unbelievable. It's fix one, the other one breaks. This is why I started using 2 PCs, to try and eliminate this incredibly annoying issue. Good God. You kind of need head tracking. You know, if you think I hit things a lot in yesterday's stream, you see how much I hit without head tracking. My God. We may have to... What might we have to do here? Turn the camera off and turn it back on again. That might be my only solution. My only last option. Okay, so you seem to be working now. As long as you behave yourself. Wheel and head tracking. Oh my God, can you believe it? Wheel and head tracking at the same time. Let's get the hell out of here before anything else breaks. Let me know, guys, in chat if the audio turns off, if the game suddenly disappears. I don't know. Anything could happen. It's just one of those crazy streamy type situations. Oh, what now? Now I've got no gears. What on earth? Have you ever seen anything like it? This is why I used to hate ETS so much. It's because I have to do this like on far too regular a basis. But it's not the game, it's my system. I know that now, I just didn't know that then. Which one is for transmission? Simple automatic? I don't think so. 8 shifter. Adaptive automatic transmission. I don't know what that is. We'll leave that off. Try again. Do we have gears? We have gears. We have head tracking. We have wheel. We are good to go. Might help if I take the handbrake off. Good lord. Good lord. That's my neon yellow truck, by the way, guys. I absolutely love it. I am kind of reversing without looking here. It's a bit dangerous. So I fixed the truck up last night. Cost me about 17,000. Hooray! We're finally off. Yeah, give it 2 minutes and we'll see where we are then. We might be in a ditch or a side road with no steering again. Anything could happen. Some headlights might be a good idea at this point. Do I have enough space to back this all the way up? It's looking like we're a bit short on space. We're going to have our first collision right now. I'm pretty sure it's going to happen. So in addition to the Christmassy snowy overlay that we've got running today, I've also got physics. Winter physics, I think they're called. So it means that it should feel quite icy. I did a 2-minute test on this yesterday. Oh my god. I didn't hit that car. It just very much looks like I did. I'm going to take its bonnet with me, I think. Crikey Moses. Right, let's get that sat-nav zoomed in nice and close so I can see where I'm going. We are going to have to stop and get some fuel, because we are drastically low on fuel. But I'm really looking forward to... There goes my head tracking. Did you hear it? Ba-ding! Head tracking is turned off again. I think when we pull up and when we pull up and get the trailer, get the load. I don't know how I'm going to get the load, to be honest with you, without head tracking. But I think I'll restart the camera, or maybe take it out and put it in another USB port or something, or disconnect all the cameras. So we'll take a short break. I'll put you on standby for a moment whilst I just remove some of the USB devices. Oh my god, it is so difficult to drive without head tracking. I have no concept of where anything is at the moment. Got to say though that the GM's snow overlay looks pretty damn good. Yeah, once you're used to head tracking, it's painful without it. Oh my god, like this. I can't see what the lights are doing. It's horrible. It's horrible. It's like being put in a neck brace at the hospital and trying to eat and drink is. Oh, it is. It's like medieval torture. Medieval torture for the modern day man. It's pretty damn good though. For those of you who haven't seen any or much of Beyond the Baltic Sea, it doesn't come with snow. This is a mod that I'm running, so it will look a little bit different to you if you sort of install it, unless of course you put this mod on as well, which is a fantastic mod. I only found it yesterday. Really impressed with it already. Gives that nice, ice-cold, Christmassy feel. Good morning, sir. Unsuspecting victim on his mobile phone. Okay, cargo market. Anytime you like. Lublin to Utena. Take the job. The cargo is ready to be loaded. Proceed to the loading area. Crikey. There could be anything here, like boxes, pallets, other trucks, other trailers. Can't see any of it at all. Oh, crumbs. May have to do this using external cam. Albine Cake. Hello there. Welcome to the stream. It's not horrible for you watching. Well, that's good, I suppose. Grateful for small mercies. Oh, wrong way. Well, we're doing semi-okay this morning. We had a really good night's sleep last night, so I'm absolutely exhausted. Understanding the science behind that is beyond me. But also, we're having one or two minor technical issues regarding head tracking. Hence why I'm reversing using external cam right now. Which in itself is a bit weird. I don't think I've ever done it this way before. It kind of works. Maybe it's more interesting for you guys to see it done like this as well, I don't know. It's a shame I can't show you my wheel cam because you can't see how hard I'm working. I think we're lined up pretty well there. Okay, must remember not to drop the trailer, but to turn my engine off. That's what I have to do. Right, okay guys, we're ready. I'm going to load up and then I'm going to chuck you into the adverts, which are quite literally adverts that I just acquired from the internet. And whilst you're watching that and hopefully enjoying the funny side of Christmas, I'll be manically ripping cables out and turning USB devices off in an attempt to get this working properly. So I'm going to hit load now and I'll see you guys in just a moment. Okay, so I should be back. Oh god, here we go again. Nope. Not playing ball at all. It works for a moment and then it stops again. Bit weird. So, it's good to see the game without head tracking because not everyone has it, so you get to see both ways. And Poke Debbie is now hosting me. Oh my god, this head tracking is absolutely shocking. Really odd. Okay, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna chuck you guys back into adverts just for a moment, and I'm gonna just try one more thing. And if it doesn't work, then we'll try and play without without head tracking. Oh my god, I can't believe I just said that. But we'll try. We'll try. Okay, guys, this is this is all I can do. I've disconnected, uninstalled, and reinstalled it. I don't know. I don't know what else I could do after this. This is pretty much the last chance. So let's get this rust heap rolling and hope for the best, I guess. Wow, some of ETS just looks so damn good. And it's gone off. That's it. That's the end of the head tracking. CM006ZR is now following. Thank you ever so much for the follow. We will be driving today. I think I should put my hazards on and leave them on all day. But we're going to be driving today without head tracking at all. I just thought one thing I could do as a temporary solution. Because you can like toggle tracking. Let's try and bind that to a button. Oh, it's this that's completely... Oh, it's Open Track. TrackHat's version of Open Track, which is crashing, it seems. Oh. Okay, it took it that time, I think. So that will stop it. But will it start it again? That's the question. Oh, my G29 just disconnected. Oh my lord. The whole thing is just going a bit crazy. What can we do without? Got an idea here. Sorry about this, guys. Come out. Then we move. Okay. So now we're only running 2 devices per hub. Hopefully that will stop the wheel from turning off, because that really is quite a significant problem. If the wheel turns off, then we've got real big problems. Right. Let's go back in. Oh god. No. Head tracking's definitely not on today. Alright, let's roll on. I can't even look left and right because I don't have anything bound to it. I just ran over a man, says Deadlock. Well, I didn't see him. Oh, I do know the man you mean, actually. Hello, Deadlock. Welcome to the stream. We're having USB issues galore today. No head tracking for the first time ever, so God knows how that's going to go. TrackHat, is that the name of the hardware you're using as well? So I'm using, today I'm using, because I have quite a few devices to work with at the moment, quite fortunate in that sense. Today I am using UTC2 and TrackHat's pre-built software. So yes, it's not really either of those that's causing the problem. I do change gear occasionally. It's not either of those that's causing the problem. Good morning, Liverpool Gaming UK. It's definitely my system. And as Matt Pedalston quite rightly highlighted earlier, I think it's an overloading of the USB devices or something along those lines. As soon as I plug cameras in and try and run cameras on the stream, it just breaks everything. Now, I know Microsoft Windows 10 introduced, can't see my wing mirror, so if you're there, get out the way. Oh, he was there as well. Please get out the way. Good Lord. Yeah, Windows 10 introduced a security measure, which meant that you had to give permission to software devices to use your camera. It's, I'm assuming, something to do with the fear that people are hacking into people's cameras, regardless of whether you give permission or not. And it's an attempt to stop that. But they didn't really publicize it very well, so that for a long time stopped me from being able to use any cameras at all. And because the head tracking works off of a camera, I think it's something to do with that technology interfering with the process by which TrackHat wants to use that camera to control or view the head tracking movement. So it's not really TrackHat, oh seriously, it's not really TrackHat which is causing the problem, and it's not really the software that's causing the problem, it's actually Windows and or a combination of that and the way I've got my USB devices set up. Oh my Jesus Christ. I can't see anything. I can't work out my angles. So I'm just going to struggle like Billio today. I could try View Tracker, couldn't I? Oh no, I can't. I've just disconnected my cameras. I'm dead in the water here, guys. Dead in the water. Go into settings and enable my left-right views on keyboard or mouse, maybe. Yeah, I suppose I could do it. Does mouse work? How do I do it on mouse? That might work as a temporary solution for the day. What did you say? Go into settings, controls. Look up, down axis. Look left, right axis. It's not taking the mouse. Oh, well, I've just used my Cytec side panel. I think it's going to be slow, but it might help a little bit. Let's try it. This is all explorative. Right, we're going to look left, and we're going to look right, and nothing's working. No, I think 4 or 5 on the numpad. Nope, that's not working either. I've got a feeling that because the head tracking is technically on, maybe if I turn that off, maybe if I kill TrackHat completely. Oh, now I've lost my mouse. That would explain why the mouse wasn't working. That's a bit of a problem. The keyboard. Yay for settings. Yeah, so my mouse is no longer working, which is interesting, to say the very least. My keyboard, which is part of a bundle. Oh, okay, that's even more interesting. So my mouse works in-game, but not out of game, unless I do it twice, and then it does. Wow. I have a complex computer. You've never known a computer. Yeah, you've never known a computer so awkward as mine. Honestly. I think I had a really good night's sleep, so I'm feeling a little bit more energized than usual. I'm guessing my PC had a terrible night's sleep and just wants to make me, you know, punish me for as much as possible. Doesn't like the fact that I'm in a good mood and she isn't. I'm talking about the PC. Nope, still can't look left and right, despite having just bound that. Let's try 4 and 5, like you said. Or 4 and 6, whatever it was. No, that's not working neither. We are literally locked. As I say, I think because I had head tracking in, or on, oh god. Because I had oh god, I can't even speak now. Because I had head tracking on for a period. Oh Jesus. Oh Jesus. Whatever. Because I had oh my God. Because I had head tracking on for a period of time, I think the game has locked itself down to that. And as such, would it be nice if we saw a train there? As such, it now won't release it. So I think maybe if I restarted the game, it might allow me to bind it to something else. But I think we're kind of stuck in this one view. F2 for rear view mirror. Oh, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. Yeah, nice one. I never use those either, so I don't even think about them half the time. I'm kind of lucky in the sense that where the head tracking stopped this time, I can actually see the sat-nav and that left-hand mirror. So I'm kind of fortunate in that sense. But we'll just have to struggle through today. It'll be an experience for me. I can't believe the first 37 minutes of this stream have purely been around trying to get the wheel and the head tracking working together. Stop speeding for a start. I've also, by the way, I've also introduced winter speed limits. So all the speed limits are lower than usual to accommodate the new physics, and also, am I stopping here? Who has right of way? I'm not sure. Everybody has right of way by those things. So yeah, I've implemented slower speed limits, which again is a mod available on the workshop, just because of the new physics and the fact that I have winter additional physics called winter physics, which again is a mod available to everyone on the workshop. But yeah, it's not that bad actually. What mods do I use? Well, if you go and watch any of my Euro Truck Simulator 2 videos on YouTube, you'll find below in the description a link to all the mods that I use. I update that periodically. So the winter mod that I'm using today won't be on there because this is the first time I'm testing it. Same with the speed limit and the winter physics. So you'll have to go and search for those yourself, or wait until later today when I should update it, or tomorrow, or soon. But you'll see all the mods that I'm using at the moment. 1.33, the newest SCS patch update, has rendered some of those inoperable. So I'll be updating it relating to that as well. But it's nothing serious. I think one was longer yellow lights. One was a graphical mod, and I forget what the third one was, but there weren't any of the key ones, so it should be fine. It should be relatively useful. What mods from the workshop would I recommend? Just started playing Euro Truck Simulator 2 recently, as to not get overwhelmed but have more fun than the stock game. Okay, so one of the key things for me is realism. I mean, the whole ethos behind SimUK is ultimate realism. So one of the mods that I like to introduce very early on is relating to physics, and there's hundreds of physics mods out there available. Really, it's a case of install a whole bunch, try one at a time, see which one you like most, and then stick with that. Whatever you think feels right is good. It doesn't matter what is really right. It's your perception of what you think is right, I think, that you need to go with. Because I've never actually driven a truck, so whilst I have a pretty good idea of what the physics might feel like and what they look like based on what I've seen from other people, why is that car stopped? Why are you... Whoa, 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 whoa! What the nuts is going on here? Have I taken a wrong turning? Am I driving down the wrong way down the road? What the hell was that? My God. Everything and anything can happen in a SimUK stream. Let me just tell you that much. Was he overtaking? Nobody knows what they're doing, look. This car's now overtaking me. I tell you, it's the Christmas fever. It gets into everybody and drives everybody nuts. Unbelievable. Right. Try to use left, right arrows on the keyboard to see if that moves your view. Oh, Jesus Christ! Deadlock, you nearly killed me. No, it doesn't. It turns the steering wheel. I really wasn't expecting that. If you set that up as a joke, that was hilarious. That was a hilarious joke, and I fell for it. Hook, line, and hook, line, and sinker. Goodness me. What a stream. And we've barely even started. Look at them overtaking all the trucks. Oh, collision! Oh my word. Oh, it's going to be interesting today, I can tell. Liverpool Gaming UK cheered, 10 cheers, thank you ever so much. Well, it's nothing short of entertaining. Ryan Cutt is now following, thank you Ryan, much appreciated. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream from hell. Good lord. Good lord. One day I'll get all these problems fixed and my streams will be incredibly boring, I tell you that much. Whew. Must keep my eyes on the road today, which doesn't help when I'm trying to read your chat. I don't even know what I was talking about before. I'm too scared to move my mouse to scroll the chat, so we'll scrub all chat that came before now, and if you want to ask me anything, ask me now, and if I see it, I see it. I can't really do more than that today. I've got no confidence in my driving skills whatsoever. And I've got to get some fuel. I'm going to run out of fuel. I've done that a couple of times. You had to look to see if you were following, so happy days. Well, I appreciate the follow, I really do. We're a very small YouTube and Twitch channel, but I like to think we have already have a pretty decent little community going on. And I tell you what, sometimes when I stream, I just have so much fun. It doesn't feel like work in any way, shape, or form. It's just really enjoyable listening and chatting away to you guys. So I massively appreciate the follows. I really do. Don't fix anything. Stringbean says, don't fix anything, SimUK. It's more fun like this. Yeah, it's wow. It's different. I've not played like this before. Talking about good mods for beginners. Oh, that was it. Physics, yeah. So you know, if you're looking for realism, physics is one of the key things, because I've never really felt that Euro Truck Simulator 2 had particularly good physics, and the physics that they've introduced now are for those who use keyboards and not for those who use wheels. I think for the best thing you can do if you don't already have a wheel when you're playing a game like this is to get a wheel, because that is the ultimate game changer. And when I say get a wheel, you're instantly going to be looking at Logitech or something like that. Couple of £100 each. Ah, damn, again, no train. Should have slowed down for that. But yeah, I mean, the first wheel I ever had was £12 from a car boot sale. It had bungee cords that made the wheel go back to centre, and it changed the game experience for me so much. It was worth every penny 100 times over. So yeah, first thing I recommend is get a wheel and some pedals, and that'll transform your game immeasurably. Thereafter, head tracking that works. My head tracking works fine, it's my PC that's the problem. But yeah, those two things above all mods for me. But yeah, I've also got a realism mod, and I think that's what it's called. And it changes all the values in game and the price of fuel and stuff to be a bit more in keeping with reality. And I really like that. So, but that's me. I mean, I'm all about making it as real as possible, going for that ultimate realism effect and feel, and so that's the mods I use. Anything that sort of makes it feel more realistic etc. But ultimately, I think what everyone's going to end up doing is just getting more trucks and stuff. That's the one thing that ETS was always completely wiped the floor with ATS on, is just the variety of trucks and the mods and stuff that you can apply that really boost trailers and the whole experience. It's just loads. I have tried it in VR. I'm sorry I can't read your name because it's in dark blue and I can't see it on the black background that I've got. But something beginning with A. Yeah, I have tried it in VR, but I found it really badly pixelated. I'll tell you, the best experience I've had is when I had it across 3 screens and I had eye tracking. That was brilliant. That's the most immersive experience I've had in ETS and ATS, I have to say. Hackett40 says, I'd recommend getting the Logitech G29. It's an amazing wheel. I've got the G29, that's what I'm using today. It's a very good wheel, I grant you that. There's a slight dead zone in the middle, which is a bit of an annoyance, but nothing more than that. It's quite expensive though, that's the only thing. It's the only issue with it, really. But any wheel is better than no wheel, let me just say that. So would you say ETS is better than any other TS game on Steam? TS meaning trucking sim? Yeah, I'd say so. I think it's leaps and bounds ahead of everything else. The community behind it is astonishingly good. Some of the mods that I see coming out are just incredible, really. The workshop has so much content, so much availability, so much modification. Don't do it, Van! Yeah, I'd say On the Road is trying to expand upon areas where Euro Truck Simulator 2 could but hasn't. Things like being able to get out the truck and do multi-drops and stuff, although there is a mod which I haven't tested which allows you to do multi-drops in Euro Truck Sim 2, but really it's a hell of a long way off being any kind of competitor for ETS 2, truth be told. The best thing you did was get a wheel for this game. You're an ex-trucker, you miss those days, but this is a good sim. Well, there you go. Exactly. I've spoken to many real-life truck drivers, and they all rate this game very highly, and you can't beat that. I mean, that is professional truck drivers coming into a simulator and saying, "Yeah, this is good," and that's it. I mean, that's the mark of respect right there. Deadlock UK is now following. Thank you ever so much. Oh, Anacross. I can read your name better now. Thanks very much. Welcome to the stream. Hello there. Hey, Space Trucker. How you doing, buddy? Just speaking about ex-professional drivers, and here's one of the best, Mr. Space Trucker 63 himself. Hello. Or were you predominantly bus drivers? I can't remember. I've met too many people. Ah, brakes! I just stalled then because I panicked. Have I said Merry Christmas to everybody yet? I don't think I have. Merry Christmas, everybody. I hope you have a really fantastic Christmas this year. I hope Santa brings you everything you wanted, plus a few extra surprises. I'm hoping he's going to bring me a new PC. That ain't going to happen. Oh, I'm turning my head. I'm turning my head to see where I'm going and nothing's happening. The problems are real. You couldn't find the Sizzle head-up display mod on my spreadsheet? Really? Okay, I'll look to address that later. Apologies if it's not there. I think it's got a really strange name. It's not actually Sizzle's mod. It's a mod that was done by somebody else whose name I can never remember, but Sizzle picked it up and tweaked it or modified it so that it worked with the most up-to-date version of ETS, I think. And as such, it's got one of those very long convoluted such and such and such and such modified by Sizzle, something like that. Merry non-offensive holiday days 2018. You're in an attack helicopter, okay? I completely don't follow that comment at all, Deadlock, but yeah, okie dokes. That's fine with me. Bus and trucks, snow on ETS2 looks good. Yes, cool. It does, Space Trucker 63 or Alan. I can highly recommend this mod. It's by GM. So if you type in winter GM on Steam's workshop, you should get access to this pretty easily. And it does look pretty damn good. The only thing I felt... I've also... Oh, I'll tell you what else I've got. I've got an audio mod for winter installed as well. But I'll be honest with you, I don't know if it's working properly because I'm not really hearing anything. I was expecting to hear crunchy ice and slushy snow, but I can't hear anything out of the ordinary, to be honest with you. Maybe it only works in external cam, I don't know. Let's give it a ping, see if it makes any difference at all. So, as soon as I feel confident enough that we won't crash when I do it, that is. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching this video today. I really appreciate you coming along and taking the time to do that. I want to say a big thank you to each and every one of you who watched this video today. Special big thank you to our Patreons and supporters on Twitch. But everybody who comes and watches, you all count, you are all part of this. And I thank you so much. If you hit that like button, I will like you twice as much. Even more than that, perhaps. It is for you guys that I make these videos, so it matters to me a huge amount if you enjoy watching them, and if you don't, you need to tell me. So thanks for watching, take care of yourselves, until next time, goodbye for now.